Hi guys, it's Daily Knockout number 2. This is the second one of the week. It has another player unlocked. If you guys have not seen the other player unlocked, which we did get, which was, I think, Lukaku, who we have at the back of the club there, obviously only acquirable through the Daily Knockout tournament. EA have released another one. I did mention it in the previous video, and I will show you it as well, guys, if you didn't know. So this is going to be going out on the same day as it's out. You've got till Friday, early hours of the morning to be able to get it, and I would recommend doing it, guys. If you want to do the Path to Glory SBC, and can win the 4 games in a row, this will put you in a good position. So if we move over, guys, to FUT Champions, we take a look at the schedule, and obviously as you guys will check the schedule, this is what's running. Carlos Vela. As this video goes live, in fact, there's a slight chance he could get an informed version, which would make him an instantly boosted card to go into your club. So I'd really recommend doing it. And like I said, guys, if you do want to pick up any of the Path to Glory players, they're going for about 40k right at this moment in time. And I will check the prices of even the likes of Plattenhart. Yeah, well, I've ruined it, guys. We're going to go with Plattenhart in the left back position. So let's see how much he's worth, one of the cheapest ones. Anyway, so if you guys do want the MSP, PSN codes are cheap game codes. Go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we're trying to hit over 3,000 likes, that'd be brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So about 40k. That's how much the player you're getting is worth to put into an SBC. If you don't want to use the likes of Carlos Vela or even the Jordan Lukaku, which we've unlocked, but we are going to be building the team around it. And we're going to be featuring a few of the Path to Glory players, which I haven't used yet, as well as some players which I wanted to use in Fatal, but never got round to it. And I'll explain to them as it comes. So the first Path to Glory player we're using in the team, guys, is Plattenhart. We packed him. I think he was the first one of the worser ones as well. In the cam position, we do have a Path to Glory Sterling, which is a boosted, and a position change to cam as well. I packed him on Sunday night. If you guys want to go and see that, feel free to. There was one more Path to Glory, I think. I think it's a striker, and it is one of the lower rated ones as well. It's 81 rated. Yeah, Jamie Vardy. We're going Jamie Vardy up front. And I'm not sure if there's any more Path to Glories. I think that's literally it. But they're the 3 we're basing the team around. It's going to be a simple little bit of a hybrid, which is Bundesliga slash Premier League. But it's mainly to use players which I've not used already this FIFA. Well, some anyway. I'll add them in now. We'll do a little bit of a weird position. So, in the centre mid position, we are going to go Premier League. We're going to go centre midfield. We're going to go German, needed for links. It is Emre Can. I don't believe I have used him yet. Okay, I have used him. We'll see what he's like anyway. Centre mid on the right-hand side is going to be a team of the group stage, which is Gundo. I wanted to use him in Fail to see what he was like. I've not used him, but he's going to be an interesting buy to see if he can work. And then the other one I wanted to use was the CDM, but he was not originally. He's actually got a Path to Glory card. It is Goretzka, 86 pace. He's not boosted yet. But this inform is the one I want. I paid about 300k, 275. Damn, son, that Path to Glory has absolutely killed the price of this card. But yeah, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, I've lost out, as you guys can see. In the right back position, another one which I want to actively use and see what it's like. It is the 88 rated team in the group stage, or team in tournaments. Kimmich, 88 rated. He's boosted as well, and actually got an upgrade. Same with Goretzka, he got an upgrade. And I think actually there's one more upgrade player in the team, which is the German centre-backs of Hummels, who got an upgrade to a 91, and then Inform Hummels. And it's pretty obvious who we're going to go with in net, guys. Actually, no, I'm going to change my mind. I am going to change my mind. There is one. Instead of sticking it with that player, I'm going to buy one. And it is going to be the 89 rated to Stegen. Is he in Inform? 216, 150. 145. He's going to be the player 142, 140. Yeah, right. So we're using this 89 to Stegen. 140 it was cheapest, wasn't it? So he's going to be my purchase. We're going to buy the goalkeeper. He can come into the team. Gives another card. I've used him before, but I've never used him as a boosted card, so this is going to be interesting. And the other one is one of the ones which a lot of people complain about in terms of the pricing of his SBC when it come out. And it is a Premier League striker. and it is the 94 rated Sergio Aguero. I've used him in Fatal. You guys have seen that. We've got 16 games with 7 goals and 11 assists. I want to see how he plays with the likes of Sterling behind him, Gundo, and even Jamie Vardy as well. I think it's going to be an interesting run of games that we do have. Yesterday we did the tournament on as I'm recording, yeah, it was yesterday. We played the tournament. We lost the first one in the semi-final and then won the second one. I'm hoping I can go straight through with this team, but it's a lot different. It's not all Belgium. This one's a little bit of a hybrid, but a lot of strong players in each position. Maybe you guys are looking at some of these players in this team and thinking, I wonder what they'll be like in mine. So I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a rundown of how each individual player plays over the minimum 4 games that we're going to play. If we win it first time, 4 games. If we win it on the second time, obviously it's going to be a bit more. So that's the team built, ready to go, guys, and hopefully this is a team which does unlock the Carlos Vela. Hopefully EA do continue doing this, because one of the best things in FIFA is unlocking players through your playing ability. I know a lot of people struggle with the game, that's understandable, but to be able to unlock players through playing the game and only being able to acquire these players through playing the game is something I really enjoy, and it's something I've always asked for since the Inform Honda back in the early FIFAs. They give us team of seasons last year or the year before. That was absolutely brilliant, and hopefully this is the start of something great which EA are going to keep on in the game. So with that said, guys, let's go and get into the highlights, show you how we did, and we'll be unlocking him. I guarantee that. We're not his way back, we're going to go unlocking him, and hopefully you guys have had a good chance and unlocked him already as well. So guys, first time winners. This was a clean sweep from game 1 to game 4, and had a lot of fun doing it. Now not a lot of people did want to rage quit, and it's only actually wanted to stay out, including I think it was our quarter-final opponent or semi-final opponent, which was a subscriber as well. So a massive shout out to you, dude. Hopefully you did get back into DKT and win the card itself. And as I'm making the video, it's currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon of today, so I'm unsure whether the card is going to be boosted or not for Team of the Week. There is rumours of it with him getting a goal and assist, but only time will tell. So this could be an 82 rated card, or it could be an 84 rated card by 6 PM today. So the team itself, guys, I want to talk about it individually, because one of the reasons why I built the team was to use players I've not used before. Seeing that Goretzka money I lost on him is absolutely frustrating as hell, but what can you do? I'm actually going to list him up now, because that Path to Glory come out and absolutely ridiculed his price. But he was amazing. Even Emre Can, he was amazing as well. Both defensive-minded midfielders, but are alright in the attack. Gundo goes forward, he does alright as well, and yeah, thoroughly enjoyed all the 3 players in the centre of midfield and CDM as well, which did the work for me. They got the goals, they got the assists, and they actually cleared up in the midfield. Now we go 2-1 up in this game. Kimmich through to Emre Can, Can through to Jamie Vardy, and even though Jamie Vardy is a special card, he's not a boosted card, he's just your normal one. He was a pretty nippy finisher as well, and having the likes of Sterling and Sergio Aguero next to him, absolutely fantastic. Now, with Raheem Sterling, he is very, very weak, but he dances, is it a dance dribble? I don't know what type of dribble it is. It's like a really timid dribble, but it seems to do the business. He is weak compared to the usual cams I use, but he's definitely worth the money that you are going to pay for him, and I know a lot of you guys may or may not be interested in getting hold of him. I know Marshall, I think, has done a review on him, so I'd really recommend checking that out. I'm just listening at Goretzka now. I paid $275 for him. Who else do I need to sell? I think it was literally just him, which we're selling there with the money we've lost. And who knows, we might get lucky. We might be able to pack one of his Path to Glory versions before the week is out. So we go 1-0 up in this game. It was a nice finish. Jamie Vardy obviously getting dropped in the area there. Ball through to Sterling, down to Aguero, through to Kimmich, Kimmich to Aguero, Aguero to Sterling. Nice fake shot and a brilliant right-footed, low-driven shot makes it 2-0 in this match. So this wasn't the guy who quit. It must have been the semi-final player we played, who was a subscriber. So he did actually make it quite far before we came along. Now, the difference, and if you want hints and tips around the DKT, guys, DKT compared to Weekend League can be pretty slow when you get further past the 10 games. Very slow paced play, very defensive, very rare that you're going to get an attack. But when it's DKT, it plays like draft. People are going hell for leather, super fast paced. If you control the game itself and do decide to play a slow paced game, you will benefit immensely from doing so, just like I did. Slowed the game down when it reached a stage where I was like 3 goals up, slowed the play down, frustrated the opponent into making more mistakes, and we did it with the 2 opponents already. We even did it with this guy. We're rocking the Arsenal shirt. I'm not an Arsenal fan, but we're rocking the Arsenal shirt, guys, because you'll see some over the weekend. Which is connected to this. Jamie Vardy making it 1-0. Horrendous bumbling around the area with the ball, and it falls straight to Jamie Vardy, who's a clinical finisher inside the area. And it continued, guys. There was like, I don't know, it just didn't feel good. It felt quite bouncy, this game, very similar to how Pro Clubs plays, as we've been playing it this week with me, Net Marshall and Tobias. And we do make it 2-0 in this match in the 32nd minute. Very nice finish by Aguero. I thought Kante roll had already decided to quit the game, but he never, and we progressed through, well, not progressed through, sorry, we take 2-goal lead. He came back, and we continued to push the ball forward. You can see 45th minute, Kimmich with the ball on the left-hand side, don't know what he was doing there, gets the ball inside to Raheem Sterling, who gets pushed out the way, but a nice pick-up by Jamie Vardy, through to Gundo, through to Emre Can, over to Plattenhardt, and Plattenhardt, even though he's a base card, very similar to Jamie Vardy's, he can do the work. We go for a shot there, keeper saves it, defender gets in the way, and we make it 3-0 in the 45th minute. So that was game over at that point. We weren't pushing for another goal. We were just looking to keep the clean sheet, but unfortunately the clean sheet didn't happen because from a corner, guys, we got done with a set piece. Del Piero whips it in full power, flicked onto the back post, and look who's there. Firmino at the back post just taps it in simply and does get that consolation goal. But then after him getting the goal, we wanted to push 3 goals clear again. Raheem Sterling gets a space. He's able to overpass the ball, and Emre Can driven pass to the back post, and Jamie Vardy gets another. There it is, guys, 4-1, and that was all we needed to progress through to the final. And I think this time on Monday, we actually played the semi-final. We lost the first time, but this one we actually won it in 4 games in a row. You can see a very dominant game, 68% possession, slowed it down to frustrate the opponent. He stayed round, fair enough to him, but we wanted to get it over and done with really, really fast. Our final opponent, Mbappe, that French striker who he subbed off, I think, for Lozano. He's got Moy, Rui Costa, Informer Allen, Griezmann, Alexandro, David Luiz, Bailly, Valencia as well. So some nice players. And from our corner technique, whipped it to the back post, made him pull his players out, and you can see them all coming out now. We then wait for our player to get onside, get it out to the back, cut it on the inside, 2 quick passes, and then there's a massive gap there for Vardy, over to Aguero, and simple pass and play, guys, puts us 1-0 up in the 6th minute of the game. A very, very nice goal by the team, even though Aguero finished it. He's one of the most clinical finishers in the game, and so you would expect with a 94 rated card. My opponent goes on the attack. You can see Rui Costa with the ball makes an absolutely horrendous suicidal pass to his defender. We catch him out, and Jamie Vardy puts it in with the outside of his foot to make it 2-0 in the 28th minute. So we're looking comfortable at this point. Even though he was very attacking, we were catching him on the counter, slowing the game down when we could, and are able to take that 2-goal advantage. Jamie Vardy bombing forward again, cuts it on the inside to Sterling, who squares it back to Aguero. Nice control dribbling, nice turn in there, and gets the easy shot off to make it 3-0 in the 32nd minute. It was game over at that point. I thought my opponent would go. He never. He stayed around, and we were able to continue pushing. I think it was directly after this goal we get another opportunity in the 35th minute as Vardy wins a header. He gets it through, wins it through to Aguero, through to Emre Can, who gets the ball to Vardy. Vardy rolls the defender easily with a turn, and a brilliant timed ball roll there, gets it past David Luiz, simple driven finesse shot into the far corner, makes it 4-0, and that does complete our route, because from there, guys, I was literally passing the ball around, not because I wanted to, but just because I wanted this guy to go. And in the 88th minute, he decided to not play the game. You can see he's controlling the wrong player, and it comes up as a disconnection. So we do get the 4-0 victory in the final. We win the Carlos Vela special item, which is only accessible through the daily knockout tournament, and you guys can't buy it on the market. But if you guys want to do the Path to Glory SBCs, then them 2 cards. Obviously, the Lukaku you can't do now, but this Carlos Vela one is available until the early hours of Friday morning. So there he is, into the club. Looks nice card stats. Obviously, I'm literally 55 minutes away from finally winning the boosted. It's a massive ask when whether it's going to happen or not. But regardless, an 82 rated Path to Glory card for winning 4 games of FIFA is always fantastic to get, and I'd really recommend you guys doing the same as well. And even if it takes you 8 attempts to get it, it's still going to be worth it, because if you want to put it into an SBC, it's about 40k's worth of card, which is a brilliant reward for winning 4 games of FIFA. Let's hope, guys, EA continue with this trend, giving us cards, because this is the most hype that I get from the game itself. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm one of the ones which do thoroughly enjoy unlocking cards from the DKT. So if you guys have enjoyed the video, leave a like rating, subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already, and we'll be back probably tomorrow, guys, with another video for you guys to enjoy.